Hey everybody, this is Neil. It's been a while since we've done a video and been a while since we've done an AAR, but we're trying out a new format for this one. It's a little bit longer, or it's quite a bit longer. This video is about an hour long, but it's a little bit more interactive, and we go into a little more detail on the game that was played, and then I'll break out the timestamps for the beginning of each turn. But I have a request. After you've watched the video, or even watched part of it, post in the comments below. Do you prefer this longer, more detailed, interactive type of video where we draw on the screen and talk about certain situations? Or do you prefer the older AAR, which is basically a quick summary that shows the overall motion and flow of the game on the screen, and we talk to it at a very high level? Post a comment below. Let me know which version you prefer. We may mix it up and switch it out between this new longer version and the shorter versions, or if there's one that people like more than the other, we'll just stick with that one. So let me know in the comments below. Let's get to the action. Say that again.
Advanced squid lighter.
Vance Squid later. Ciao, Scott.
Hola.
We are rolling. What are we playing this week?
Niscemi-Biscari Highway?
Niscemi-Biscari Highway.
Yeah.
This we played this. This is a squad leader scenario that we first played in early 90s that I recall from the general. I think it was. Yeah, T9. I think that was a general scenario.
I think it was back in the 80s. First played it.
Uh,
Well, no, not 80s, 70s. Junior high.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, squad. So. Did you have the general back then? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I think it was.
I have no idea if we played it back then.
I remember. I think I'm. Well, yeah, I don't know. Kind of remember playing it at your mom's place there.
Huh. Maybe.
When you're just a wee youngster.
Just a little tyke. The last time I remember playing it was in the early 90s when we started playing again.
Yeah.
And I started like tracking stuff in a spreadsheet. Well, back then it was on a piece of paper, but it made its way into a spreadsheet eventually. That's the last time I remember, and I can't remember who won or which side played which without looking it up. But yeah, I consider this to be one of the classics, and I think the reason we played it was because it was Game of the Month on the ASL Scenario Archive back in February or January, and Stu wanted his group to play it, so we're a little slow.
Yeah, we were about a month or two late.
Yeah, we're 3 because it's almost the end of April, but we did it. We got it in a little late. I took. Did I pick the Americans? I forget who picked what, but I ended up with the Americans. You ended up with the Germans.
Yeah, it was your pick.
Yeah, okay, I picked the Americans. Gotta love the American firepower, especially when they're on the attack. I think. I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about Japanese are really good on the attack, but because they can use their bonsai capability and they can live through step reductions, they kind of suck on defense. Japanese. The Americans, I always think of them to be really good on the attack as well.
Well, yeah, like the Japanese defending. I mean, they typically don't have a lot of leaders.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So the Americans have assault fire that helps them in attack. Doesn't do shit when you're on defense. So
yeah,
that's one of their strengths is assault fire. Let's take a look at merits, advantages, and disadvantages. Why don't you go first?
German advantages. They got with an armored car. I wouldn't say it's a huge advantage.
No.
You get a little mobile 20mm pew pew, but
yeah,
and a machine gun. That's about it. Time. There's plenty of time in this game. I don't remember
8 turns was it? I
8
think.
turns,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
quite a bit.
Disadvantages cover. I guess I'm not sure what. I mean, it's a lack of cover maybe on half the board, but
Yeah, pretty much.
then the entry restrictor. Yeah, you're restricted to entering one side or the other of the board, which kind of sucks. It'd be nice to just enter anywhere you wanted to, I guess. Roar balance. Let's see.
This updated scenario is 9 wins. The old version had 83
Oh,
wins. That's yeah, I broke it out
yeah,
into
yeah.
the different versions. Yeah.
Okay.
So for the Americans, you're coming from off board, so I get concealment, which always helps. I can choose when to engage. American paratroopers, which we just spoke about, 747s, and they have assault fire, which is great. But I'm on defense. I don't know why I said they were on the offense. They're the defenders here, but I do have
Yeah.
assault fire. I don't know how often I used it in this scenario. You don't get too much of
A
a
couple
chance unless
times.
you're retreating. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times you used it. It's a good
Um,
advantage.
I've got 12 firepower mines, and then the sniper activation. I think was at
Mm-hmm.
4.
Let's see.
Let me pop it up
Americans,
here. What
Santa
was it?
4, yep.
Santa
ELR 5,
4.
Santa 4. Germans, ELR 4, Santa 2. So not
Dis
much sniper activity for the Germans.
no. Disadvantages. Italian guns. So I think there was a double penalty. There was a SSR. What did it say? The Italian guns are subject to captured use penalties. For both sides. That's what it was. Yeah. So I've got captured Italian guns. Okay. Which Italian guns, even on their own, are kind of crappy. So I expected the worst. Didn't really turn out that bad for me,
Mm-mm.
actually.
No.
And then for me, a disadvantage would be time. You had 8 turns to basically go, what, half a board, or a little more than half a board. Um,
Yeah, but if there's anything I've learned playing ASL is you never, ever have enough time.
no, no.
Ever.
Then the row bounce. This updated version had Americans had 10 wins. The old version had the Americans had 69 wins. So
Yeah,
this
the old version
is
really seemed to favor the Germans, but
a little bit.
a little bit, yeah.
The Germans might
Not
have
huge, no.
won. The Germans might have won when we played it back in the 90s, if I recall now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
but it's it's fairly balanced. I'd say
Yeah,
the
yeah, no.
scenario.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, our
Um,
game was really close, as we'll see. So
yeah. Let's take a look at. Whoop, where is it? There. Let's take a look at setup. I'm defending, so I'll go over my setup first.
mm-hmm.
Um, Let me move this over here so I can do some drawing. So I didn't know which side you were going to come in on. This just shows your unit set up on which side they were going to come in on. But I assumed you would probably take the left side, and I kind of threw all of my eggs in that basket. Um, I set up my one of the guns here hidden with basically a covered arc, kind of going like this. Oop, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other gun hidden in this building. See if I can actually do a line. Yeah, covered arc like this. But the majority of my infantry units are set up basically right here. In this hex here, I have a half squad hidden with a bazooka.
Watch out.
Watch out. So my assumption was now if you would have come in over here, I would have had to do a massive shift. If you would have come in over here, I would have had to do a bunch of shifting over here. But I didn't think you'd come in because of that disadvantage of all this open area here.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed you were gonna come in like this. And then the reason I set up the gun here was because if you came in on this side here, your armored car pretty much would have to traverse, down these lanes or do some tricky bypass through here. And you would probably assume I'd have bazookas set up in that area. So I assume that you would take your armored car and either come through this gully or attempt to bypass around the gully. That's why I set up this gun here. And then the mines I set up right around basically this back building here.
Hmm.
Um, assuming, I assume this building is lost in 100% of the scenarios that are played. That building is always lost. So then it either comes down to this building or this building here. So I decided to defend this building on the left because I assumed you were going to bring all your guys in on the left. That was basically my defensive setup based on a big assumption that you would come in on the left.
Yeah. I mean, and now I know that I am like we've either been playing each other for far too long, or I'm just that predictable. Because yeah, you read my you read it like a dime store novel. I mean, exactly.
Well, you took the. I mean, the vast majority of people probably come in on the left. It's the safest way. I mean,
Yeah, there's
you got cover on that side.
yeah, you can close real fast. You got lots of cover. Yeah, you got no line of sight to back there, so you can close real fast. You got cover.
So you're basically going to come in, like this, right? And
Yeah,
start coming down, like this, probably, right?
yeah,
That sort of avenue is kind of what you assumed, I think.
yeah. I mean, the right side. I think. Well, I can't remember if it was when I played this back in the day solo. Probably I brought the Germans in on the right, and I don't have any idea what happened. But the right side, yeah. I mean, you could come up the gully, use the gully for cover, but it's gonna be slower. And then what happens if yeah, you're not gonna be able. You'd have to go into crest to far out, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
you'd have to
Just
come
it's
out here, or start, coming through open ground, right?
yeah. It just didn't seem real appealing to me, so that's why I chose the left. I just figured I could move faster, close faster.
Yep.
The gully just yeah, just the open ground and the gully. It all seemed like, well, what happens if I break and too much open ground.
Yep. What was your plan for your armored car coming in?
Well, like you already talked about, there's no to come down the road and go through the center of the village. You're just begging to be shot at with a bazooka. So my original plan was to just come in and kind of take a left and set up in the back, kind
Kind
of
of
an
like
Overwatch.
kind of
But
like this.
yeah, set up someone in there. Yeah, because you got range with that 20 LL. So
Yeah.
use the IFE and. Uh, but then I started like, your right side was so open that I thought, all right, I'm gonna like on the second turn, I decided to hook around and come down the right side, go bypass that building and
Yeah. Kind of getting ahead of
woods.
ourselves, but yeah, that's what
Yeah,
ended up happening.
yeah,
Okay, let's step into turn one. My newfangled.
yeah. This is the first go around.
Okay, so working go. There we go. And
Pass check. Oh, to deploy.
yeah, I'll just go through it and just stop me when you want to make a comment or something about what you do, what happened. Here's your armored car.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm just gonna set up right there. And
Not a lot of action on the first turn. You're just coming in, advancing on. In fact, I don't even think I took a shot. Yeah, it's my turn now. American turn one. Now that I see that the way you've come on, I think I do a little adjusting, but I don't put myself into line of sight yet. I kind of put myself in a position that forces you to come either adjacent to me or into my line of
just
sight.
like laughing, you were like the spider to the fly.
Come, come to me, come to me, butthead. I mean, even though you did what I hoped or assumed you would do, it was looking pretty dire for the Americans at some points in this game.
Well, yeah, as usual, you rolled like crap morale checks. I think you failed pretty much every morale check you had to roll.
Uh,
you you ended up with a bunch of broken guys right away.
yeah, and I lost like 2 leaders at some point. Here you struck concealment off of the guys hidden in the woods there, the lucky shot. But still, you're like, I'm not going to be dissuaded. Still gonna make an end run. You weren't afraid of my bazooka.
I should have been. Well, it's range of 4. Even on a 4, it's you gotta get kind of lucky to
Yeah.
get a hit. But
So that's
no, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go charging up on you, but
no. You can skirt around me still. German turn two. Now you're probably thinking about making some moves across the road.
yeah, I'm trying to think of yeah, trying to get it. I wasn't like trying to get just cross the road didn't look too easy, so I'm trying to figure out some way to kind of get around you without. I think I just advanced up. I mean, I got time, so
Yeah, you just broke Yulin and that squad with your with a medium in V8 there. Yeah, you had a medium here. V8
yeah.
did some damage here and here.
I did that time. Well, I guess I'm not gonna get ahead. So yeah,
Oh, come on, log file advance. Okay, here goes your armored car.
armed car.
And
Yeah,
at
I'm
this
like,
point, I'm going, yes, come,
come
come
to
on,
daddy,
he's doing it. I thought you
you
might just,
stupid fool. You
I thought
stupid
you might just
fool.
rumble through the gully, but yeah, you went for the end run here. And you can see in hex G, whatever that is, I set a bore sight there.
Oh yeah. You just yeah. It's like I emailed you my whole attack plan basically before we started because
What were you doing with these units here that are running around?
just trying to get a little end run. Uh, I was thinking you had just that one concealed unit there. I was starting to think those were dummies, so I thought I could get around and get into the gully and pop up the concealed unit right by the bridge there
Oh
with one
yeah,
of those guys.
those guys were dummies, as you can see.
Yeah. So, but I didn't really have. I didn't really. I just. I don't know. I didn't have the MF to really do it quick enough. But
No, you're pushing across the road here though. I'm taking some shots at you, but not really doing much.
yeah, I was a little nervous about how because you just had a wall of Americans there. I'm like, "Oh, it's not gonna be good." Roll the snake eyes.
I don't think I rolled a sniper for that. Now that I'm looking at it, damn it.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to spread out. I'm trying to reduce my risk of casualties. I think I came at you with 2 half squads there. It's like
Yeah, and I think I take a maybe it's next turn. I take a shot and get a KIA on one of them or something, running through the open. Just a pew pew shot that took them out. Rally my leader there, an X1. I wanted to hold on to X1 as long as I could, at least delay you as much as possible. And pull
Yeah,
them
you're kind
back
of
a little
falling
bit.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to. My plan was to make you come to me, kinda. Oh, I backed my
Half squad up.
yeah, guy with a bazooka here. Pulled him back like a little wimp that I am.
Well, yeah, but you had your
Oops.
think you could have been just trying to draw me into your anti-tank gun there.
Yeah, yeah. I think I made that comment when I pulled him back. Not that I had an anti-tank gun there. Obviously, you didn't know that.
No, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you thought. Did you think there
No,
was
I
an
had no idea.
anti-tank gun on the right side, or
I figured there probably was somewhere. It's like maybe back more back towards back and center, but
like an
yeah,
AA4
somewhere
or
down in there
something?
maybe. Yeah,
Like here, maybe?
yeah,
Yeah,
or in the one of the victory buildings at CC.
here.
Yeah, hmm
Yeah.
somewhere around in that area. But
Still American turn. Let's see. Get through this real
yeah,
quick. You're doing a lot of final fireman. I don't think you did. Oh, you broke those guys in T1, but that's about
yeah, I
it.
was able to break those guys. I think it was about this point I kind of got you back on your heels a little bit. So now I'm thinking, I was
Yeah.
getting ready to just try and push and kind of envelop you as best I could
Yeah, I
in this next time.
got some broken guys there under DM. I thought about advancing the bazooka on the right back into FF1, but I just left them there thinking if you get past my tank, you'll have to come around that tree, those woods one way or the other, and I might get a shot at you.
At the first victory building though, I still like was scratching my head. I still like I don't know how I'm gonna get that yet. 'Cause you had a lot of firepower
Yeah, I had what 2 squads and a bazooka. Yeah,
in a leader. Yeah.
and Yulin, who rallied already. Yeah, you do a little prep fire with your medium in the back. Looked like it had no effect.
Oh, I broke it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, I broke it and it pretty much took it out of the game. I don't think I ever got it back.
Oh, here you go. Here's your half squad. I think my half squad in FF2 takes a shot.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
You smoked it. Yeah.
takes a shot up here, maybe right there. I don't
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Yeah. Oops.
What do you roll? You
A
roll,
3.
yeah, roll a
Yeah.
three. Yep.
So it's like a 1 on a 1 or a 2 on a 1 or something like that. Yeah. It was either KIA or casual reduction. It smoked them. No residual. Oh, here comes your okay. Here comes your armored car now. You're like doo doo doo. Freeze, gopher.
Yeah.
Crap gun B.
Um. Yeah, I think you nailed it on the first shot. Yeah, it hit.
I took
Got
shot.
rate.
Yeah, the rate of fire is reduced by 1, right? Captured, but I still got
Mm-hmm.
rate. I got a hit, but didn't get a kill. Fired again, or no, it was you made a morale check. It was
It was
a
stun.
possible
Yeah,
shock
possible
or
stun,
something.
possible
Yeah,
shock. Yeah,
yeah. Then I fired again, got a hit, but no rate, and
lost
then
rate.
then I got the kill.
Kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't, but and I didn't break it miraculously. So
Yeah, that
with
was.
that
I
with
mean,
that out of the way, I felt a little better without that thing outflanking me and screwing up route paths and everything.
I didn't expect it to last long, and I told myself not to be aggressive with it, and then of course I ended up being aggressive with it, and it didn't last long. But yeah, I'm trying to flank you on the left there.
I don't think you got too aggressive with it. You were keeping it out of harm's way, and I could have just as easy rolled like a freaking 10 on that crap
Yeah,
Italian gun and broke it.
yeah.
Like
It was
like I
just
got lucky.
luck of the dice.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm falling back. You're slowly inching forward. We're on German turn 3. I'm falling back some more. At this point, I debated Smith, pulling him back, and I think I left him there a little too long, as you'll see. Or in my next prep fire, I think to actually, instead of backing off, I took some fire. My next prep fire, you'll see, kind of backfired on me.
Yeah, because like right now it's like I'm right on top of you, so and you've got some broken guys, so I'm just like thinking, how can I
Uh-huh.
eliminate these guys for failure to route?
Yeah. What you do? You eliminated, I don't know, maybe three
Couple.
squads over the game because of weird route situations
Hmm.
for the Americans.
Oh, you smoked another half squad. You rolled snake eyes. Yeah.
Where was that at? Oh, in TU1 maybe? Is that what
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a sniper result. Ninja. Yeah, he's prep fired Smith right there.
Yeah, right there. Oh, look at those wonderful infantry fire table rolls. 10, 12, 10. Yeah, I should have I don't know, assault moved into those shell
Shell holes.
holes and
Yeah.
gotten out of there, but yeah, it backfired on me. Okay, at this point, my gun is kind of over on the right, has served its purpose. So what I do at this point, I see you're obviously coming down the left. So I start slowly pushing this gun down this road over the next few turns, and I actually make it there, which was a miracle. It's got a manhandling of 12 and it's quick setup, so I could just start pushing it right away. And once it gets on the road, I think I needed to roll like a 12 to have it not be able to move, or at least move one hex, something like that. Yeah, there he goes, rolling down the road. So I'm shifting to the left a little bit in the rear at least, and then I'm trying to salvage what's going on in the middle. And I reinforced the first building there in X1. Got kind of a lot of firepower in there. There's Smith. Yeah, Smith broke. Squad's still okay for now.
Back. You got me?
Yep,
All right. Yeah, my wonderful internet bottomed
that's
out.
doing okay today.
Yeah.
Can you still see the game?
Yep, I got it back. Yep,
Okay.
we're good.
I think we were talking about routing here,
Yeah.
trying to get Smith. Did the squad break as well? Oh yeah, shit, the squad broke. Yeah, at this point, I've got one, two, two and a half broken squads and a broken leader. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm looking, I'm like, ooh, geez, and you've got everything pretty much. You don't have any broken stuff. Oh, other than that, these guys up here,
Yeah.
they're kind of out of the
What you
action
need
for
him.
now. But yeah, and then you have a 9-2 hanging back there. I'm getting a little concerned. Oh, I was able to self-rally. Or no, there's a leader in V3. It's rallied that guy. Didn't rally Smith.
Oh, casualty. I don't know. That was a task check.
Oh, getting aggressive. You're trying to eliminate me for failure to route or just trying to get me out of there?
Yeah, I was hoping I could loop around. I didn't have the. Want to get those guys adjacent and then try and loop somebody around. It just. Oh, it was the guys.
Or trying to get maybe someone into T4 somehow?
The two squads or the one squad there. Yeah, but you had the good order guys there. I was afraid of them, so I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to push my luck. The bottom of the woods.
This drawing overlay is screwing up my moving the log file forward. Bringing in an unnamed 9-2.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think I fired any bazookas because your armored car was out. You were never in. I guess I could have fired. No, these guys don't have wall advantage. I couldn't have even fired at them. And I don't think I was close enough when you were in a building to actually fire a bazooka the entire game.
Think we talked about that, and that's why I never claimed wall advantage because I knew you had that bazooka and I knew
Yeah,
you would fire at me.
I would have
So
fired at it if you did, or something,
yeah,
anything that I could with them, but I couldn't.
yeah, no, I didn't.
American turn 4. I'm on my heels a little bit here. You're starting to outflank me at this point, which is going to cause problems for me routing.
Yeah, I was trying to drive down the board and kind of get behind you as best I could.
Yeah,
Well, plus I had to go for the victory buildings down there too. So,
I probably should have
but
bugged out a little earlier down the wheat field, but I didn't. Push the gun down the road a little further. Now we're in the fight for building X1 here. You're making it. You're going to start making a move on it.
yeah, I got to get it. It's uh, it was I was just debating the whole time. It's you had so much firepower in there that
I think right there you might have eliminated something fairly to route because I saw the no quarter flag kick on. German turn 5. Quite a bit of prep fire. Yeah, this is a turn you did way more prep firing than I thought you would do.
yeah, because you were able to kind of you know slide back, and I was like, if I got too aggressive, I'm afraid that you were going to nail me. So I started prep firing and basically wasted. I rolled like crap. Basically wasted the whole turn prep firing.
Yeah, I think the units here were eliminated for
But I
failure to
didn't get any
route.
results for it.
No, you didn't. At this point, I think I lost some units here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I think it was here. At this point, I'm like, okay, I need to start dropping back whether I want to or not. Other than
Oh
the
yeah, you had to. I think you had the low crawl. So, and that's why the no
yeah, and
quarter.
you were adjacent, yeah. So at this point, yeah, I'm going to start withdrawing down through the wheat fields, down through the grain, if I can. but still hold on to X1 as long as I can, just to slow you down. Then of course I brake right in the green, right there. Unit X2 broke. So many broken Americans. And I know they rally fast, but I'm already down
Yeah.
1 liter, and
Mm-hmm.
Jones
More
is.
wonderful morale checks.
I moved Jones down here, thinking I'd be able to route in that direction when things broke, but it turns out my route path was going to end up going like this instead. So I totally borked that up on route direction,
Mm-hmm.
predicting my route direction.
Yeah, I mean, and it was kind of about this point I started wishing I had some more guys on the right side of
Yeah, if you would have
the
had
border
the
to help.
armored car over there, that would have really screwed me.
Yeah. I mean, that was part of my idea with the two half squads, but then you eliminate one of them. The other one ended up breaking.
So we're now, what do we? You've got 3 more turns here,
Yeah,
and
three turns and yeah.
I got my Italian gun pushed all the way down the road, right next to that victory condition building here. Got a bunch of broken guys here just chilling by themselves, and one squad and a leader here. Oh, and this half squad, he's just protecting just in case. And then Yulin protecting this up here. So Yulin's probably out, at least for anything down south here. Um, I don't have much left at this point, really. Oh, and there's a hidden gun here too, and some minefields.
Well, I still don't have that top building,
No,
and I've got a few broken guys of my own. So I thought I was doing pretty good. Then all of a sudden, it's like the momentum kind of changed, and now I'm not so I'm running out of time. And
wow, so many red circles. I don't know what we were talking about here. Routing
routing,
maybe.
yeah, routing. I think that was about the end of our first session there.
Oh, I readjusted Yulin into that woods because that took me out of line of sight
Of my 9-2, yeah,
of all these guys. So if you were
hmm
going to take the building, you were going to have to run into their line of sight somehow. You couldn't prep fire on them basically. I don't know how well it worked, but that was kind of my mini plan there.
Well, I remember we talked between sessions. You were like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't see how I can win this," and I was like totally opposite. I'm like, "I don't know how I can win it."
Well, that's kind of how it came down. It came down to the very end, and I think you rolled like really crappy. Oh, geez, you moved that half squad down, put those guys under DM. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I think I
jeez.
self rallied. Yeah, I think they self rallied too, which was cool. And then I was like, once they self rallied, I was like, well, interesting.
Oh yeah, moving this other half squad in. You're gonna try to totally eliminate all these guys
Yep.
if you could get them
Yeah.
over there. Oh, and now you're moving.
You're.
Now, go ahead.
Yeah. I no. Yeah. I got to push now. 3 turns.
Yeah, so you're bringing your guys in down here pretty aggressively, like this. And I have the hidden anti-tank gun and a squad here. I just chose just to fire the squad. You must have assumed that the gun was there anyway, but I didn't see any reason to fire the gun because it was
The
out of,
crew. Yeah.
sorry, the crew, yeah. It was out of my covered arc. I would just leave the gun there until something moved into covered arc. So I just fired the crew instead on these guys. I think it kind of you stopped, right? I don't think I got a result, but you kind of backed off right here on your next turn. I think you kind of just stopped.
Well, I knew I had to get that top one, and I mean at this point my plan is still to go for the top building and the bottom building.
Oh, okay. I remember this happened here. you ran your guys across that through the back and
Oh,
across that bridge, and that was a clear shot. And I rolled,
yeah.
I forget what it was, but the modifier was like a -3 or
You
something.
rolled, yeah, you rolled a 3.
Yeah,
And my, yeah, Fanam, Famo, and minus
yeah.
1 for leader. Yeah.
Took out, what was that? Half squad,
Uh,
medium, leader. I think they all got smoked. Yeah,
was it 2 KIA?
yeah. It was, well, it was
Yeah, yeah, it was.
6. Oh, it was a -4. So it was a -1 on a 6. Yeah, they got toasted.
But I was actually, I got a head smoke exponent of 1. I think we missed that, but I was able to
Yeah,
drop smoke.
saved your 9 -2 probably. I didn't take a shot at him.
Yeah. Mm. Well, my plan at this point, yeah, I was going to use my 9-2 to try and put the pinch on your 9-2 and get that
Hmm.
top building. But
That should be noted in X8. There's a little shack there. It's not a clear hex. There's a little shack building there.
mm, yeah, I think we're talking about route now. The one squad was able to route away, but the other one got. Oh, it's a
Oh
you
yeah,
risked interdiction.
yep. I risked it for the biscuit and I rolled snake eyes on the morale check and got a hero out of it.
Yeah, I was like, oh great, this is where the game starts to go south for me. The other guys got eliminated
American
from
turn
failure route.
6.
Uh,
Yeah, the battle for X1 is kicking in. Yeah, your guys down south here. Oh, where'd my drawing software go? It's gone. What happened?
no, must have.
Did I accidentally close it? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, these guys here. Yeah, you back these guys off here. You must have advanced them back at some point.
I guess.
Bringing the bazooka. What the hell? I lost my. Oh, I unpinned it. Okay. I'm bringing my. I had a bazooka and a half squad here. I'm gonna bring them down to reinforce because I was just gonna have these guys pop into there and hold that building.
Yeah, that hero ended up helping you in the end.
Yeah. Oh, and the squad went fanatic too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
battle hardened
Yep.
hero creation.
Broke that leader in the green.
Yeah, sniper.
Pinned. Now I'm just trying to get as much as I can down in that southern building. Broken, broken. That squad broke. Oh, and you fired on. What happened there? Oh, you rolled a.
Yulin got smoked.
Yeah, you rolled a 3. Yeah, it must have been random selection. Yulin got smoked. So I'm down to one. I have one broken leader on the board, and a couple half squads, a couple crews, and one squad and a hero. That's all I have left on the board. So at this point, I'm like, geez. But you have 2 turns, so maybe that building's X1's lost at this point.
Yeah, but I'm also like, well, I only have 2 turns left. How do I get the rest of my guys? How can he even reach one of the other buildings?
German turn 7. I'm gathering around that lower building.
I think maybe I backed those two guys up just to like I decided to try and wanted to try and prep fire some and or just go back to cover and then fire and try and break you. But
You did break. This is kind of important. You did break the crew here, which is actually
hmm
very important at the end of the game.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
So now you're everything down there is either broken or don't doesn't really have a line of fire, and you're trying to move stuff down now as quickly
Yeah,
as you
trying to
can.
push down. Let's see, something happens here. You take a shot.
I think it was the last turn.
Oh
I take a shot through the green and pin or
yeah.
break something. It's a lucky shot.
Yeah, so at this point you don't have a lot of places you can route.
No, no.
I'm advancing in, finally advance into that upper building and take it
Yep, yep. So X1,
on turn the end of, or the on turn 7. It's like
X1 is captured. This is going to be a long video. That's okay. It's a good analysis. American turn 7. What am I going to do here? I did soft rally that guy in Y9 somehow. Or wait, yeah, somehow. Oh, I rolled Snake Eyes and got a 6+1 out of it. That's right. Yeah. Tried to soft rally the crew, didn't. Um, do a little prep firing here. I don't think I do much though. Oh, I moved the gun down one more hex. Bring my hero over to help
you put
out.
last move.
Say that again.
You put a lot of thought into these last two moves of yours. It
Well,
was really calculated.
I don't know about that. I just CC what is it, 6 here? Looked like you couldn't get it really unless you ran through the open. I forget where I ended up. So I moved the hero out and this fanatic. Oh, I moved the fanatic squad out of the building and back. So if you moved
Yeah,
into it, you would,
skulked him.
yeah, you basically take point blank fire, and then I could prep fire and then advance in and try to take it back at the very end. That was my plan there. But yeah, I'm trying to set up a defense there at the bottom. German turn. Okay, this is your last turn here.
Yeah. I'm like, geez, I don't know.
So you're unaware of the.
Basically, yeah, I just had to run the gauntlet basically and just hope for the best.
Oh, here's the thing, real quick. The this you fired on them, put them under DM, and I'm like, should I route them back to Y9? And then as I looked at it more, I realized there's a building there,
hmm
uh, right? And I realized uh, they're probably out of the game. If I leave them there, you can't move into the building as cover, and which would mean you basically bisect my minefields here. By leaving them there broken, it kind of forced you
Right.
into the minefields. So that was actually kind of a pivotal thing to choose not to route them back, just leave them there broken.
Right, because at this point I don't know about the minefields.
No,
I was gonna I had wanted to use that building to jump into the last building.
right.
It forced me to go around them into the open, so yeah.
So yeah, leaving that broken guy probably helped me end up winning this at the end. So now you're moving into the minefields. You're like, oh
Yep.
shit.
Well, I mean, it's a 6 even. It's not. You got to take it twice, but
That first guy made it okay. I think I fired that gun. This guy skirts it, takes some fire. He gets broken. This guy jumps into the minefield, the other one, and
yeah, I had a hard time believing you put those minefields down. I had no idea.
excuse me, I don't know where else to put him.
No, that's a good place for them. I wasn't really expecting it because the way it worked out, it was perfect. That's what I'm trying to say. It was
Yeah,
just
in
like,
this situation and
yeah,
still
it
having
was.
something in X8, it worked out really well for last defense. So now you're skirting and going into residual, pin those guys. Oh,
Well,
here I take a shot, and yeah, I broke the squad somehow. Oh, I rolled snake eyes. That's why. Jeez, that was lucky too.
yeah, that was big. It's like right there. I just tried to get my 9-2 in there. I was hoping to get close combat, but I think we pretty much called it here pretty quick.
Well, I think you're 9-2 pinned. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I do final fire. I think everything was. I think that was it. Yeah, that everything was pinned or broken down here for the
I
Germans.
think the guys on the right up there cowered. We talked about that, and
Uh, fanatics. Do fanatics cower? I mean, they got the snake eye guys.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, whether they do or not, I think he marked them final fired. But
yeah, they're marked final fired. We must have talked about it because I marked them final fired.
yeah,
I don't think fanatics are subject to cowering, but yeah, everything around the building here is broken or pinned.
yeah, I
You had a
see.
leader back here. Your only other option was maybe the long shot. You could have double timed this guy down like this, I think, and probably
Well, yeah, we talked about that. At the end of the game here, I really was kicking myself in the ass for not going for that other building as well. Maybe the turn before, because I was too focused on that bottom building. If I had the turn before, if I had set it up a little better to go for both buildings down there, 'cause I only needed two, right? So
yeah, yeah.
to just focus on the one building, as it turned out, it was like there was no way with your minefields, and uh, it was looking pretty like I could get it, but then the way it turned out, there was just no way. So I put all my eggs kind of in that bottom building. If I really kicked myself for not setting something up to go for that other building as well. But
I mean, others than some crappy rolls at the end. I mean, it was close. All I had was two half squads and a crew down here and a hero. I mean, I could have brought this guy down at the very end. Uh, this guy here. If I needed to
yeah,
take this building back, I could have run him down as well.
it was close, but you still had your turn. I mean, we
Right.
didn't, so
So if you took it,
it,
I would have had to try to take it back somehow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a fun game. The momentum changed multiple times, and it was good.
Yeah,
Fun,
the
fun scenario.
Americans they got bloodied up pretty good in this scenario and still managed to hang on at the end, which
Well, I think
really shocked me
yeah,
when all those guys got pinned and broken. I was like, No way. That just happened.
I don't know. It seems a lot of times it seems like the momentum switches go hand in hand with the dice bot, and I think to me it felt like uh, my dice got cold at the end and your dice got hot.
Let's take a look. I got the chart right here. You're the Germans. Yeah, yeah. Well, turn 6 and 7, you were looking pretty good. Then
Mm-hmm.
beginning of turn 7 and 8, yeah, your dice started, yeah, having this trend,
Yeah, that's not good.
moving average of 20. Yeah, just started trending up. Well, mine was pretty much
Uh,
flat
Flat,
at the
yeah.
end. But over the rest of the scenario, our dice were
Pretty
pretty
even.
pretty even. It wasn't right in the end they kind of split. Well, I stayed even, and yours just ramped right up at the end.
Well, you had that stretch in the middle where you were kind of like above 7.
Yeah, overall,
That's where
overall I was just above 7. But yeah,
that's not good when you're rolling route checks. You're rolling
no,
8s and 9s.
no,
But
yeah. Distribution. You rolled a lot of fours.
yeah, there was a ton of sniper. It seems like wasn't there a ton of sniper activations for you? But you didn't get too many results. I don't.
I rolled. We both rolled 3 snake eyes on infantry fire table. I rolled 2 snake eyes on morale checks and 1 on a rally. You rolled 4 boxcars. I rolled 5 boxcars.
Yeah, I rolled a ton of 4s. Wow.
Not a lot of sniper activity really. Not even a 1 result for sniper activation. So just 3 total,
Uh-huh.
and they were 2 results.
Yeah, you rolled a lot of sniper activations, but you didn't get anything.
Yeah,
Or,
nothing happened.
no.
What are we at? We're at 56 minutes. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be, not supposed to be, but a new format we're trying out to be a little more interactive, but it's significantly longer than our, what, 18 and a half minutes normally. So I don't know. We'll have a discussion on whether we do it this way going forward or keep the shorter version. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I don't care.
Versus
Either way.
interactive versus just the short version. You don't care.
I don't care.
Nah, don't care.
Just happy to be here.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
All, all I know is I'm really cutting into my bear time.
Bubba. Bubba
Bubba.
imitation. Okay, that was a fun scenario. So sorry, Stu, if you made it this far, even playing on double speed. Here you go. Here's the result.
Yeah, double speed.
It was American victory.
Yeah.
What are we playing next? Do you,
Ball drop.
do you remember? Ball drop? Your balls drop
Bah.
yet?
Yeah, my balls dropped. They
Or
dropped hard.
bruh drop?
That
Yeah.
scenario left kind of a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Because we haven't
Yeah.
played for like a month. Did you like it? Did you fail a morale check? I mean, I know I've failed morale checks before. When it
I
comes to
rolled
ASL,
box cars.
it's like, God damn.
I rolled box cars. I mean, the killer was when you picked up my drop flamethrower and then you smoked my 9-2 with it. Kind
That's
of
yeah, that's kind of hard to.
swallow.
Yeah, it's a tough
Uh,
pill to swallow. Like, give me that flamethrower, and then you turn around and smoke it with it. Uh,
no, I just been real busy.
yeah,
There's no time. It's weather's gotten nice, so it's like yard work time, and work's
yep,
been busy, and
yep.
just too much going on.
Well, I was finishing up taxes. There was one weekend. I don't know if you would have been able to play anyway, but I was fucking
Yeah,
doing taxes. My favorite thing to do. Always wait to the end. But yeah, bod drop. That's the interesting scenario. Japanese versus Indian Commonwealth with some supply drops happening in victory points and bonsai, some kind of brutal bonsai charges in the game too, and the infamous flamethrower.
there's like way too many Japanese in that scenario. Way too many.
Yeah, only because I
But
I just grouped them up and it just was too you couldn't manage it. You were spread out and you just had like I don't know like 16 Japanese squads bonsaiing at you. What do you do? There's not a lot you can do.
nothing.
Yeah.
Stick your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Uh, we'll do that next.
Brutal.
We'll decide if we're
Yep.
doing old format versus new format. If you made it this far, leave a comment on which you prefer. Maybe I'll add something at the beginning. Let
This here video is too fucking long.
screw this. I'm out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to get more interactive to be able to draw and slow it down a little bit. But I don't know who's going to watch a video this long. Maybe some people do. Some people like
Some
watching long
people
videos.
probably cut out after like 3 minutes anyway, so I don't know. Those
Well,
people
yeah,
do.
that's the thing. I have, on the channel, I have metrics. I can tell the average amount of time that people spend on every video or just overall. And it's
Yeah.
like, depending on the video, it's like 5 to 8 minutes on average, right? There's
Yeah.
some people that check out after the intro animation, the dice roll, which is like 8 seconds. Like, okay, and there's some
But
people that comment like they watch the whole thing. So it's a wide range. But
there's only so many minutes you can take of Neil and Scott. So,
for sure, that's why we need to bring Bubba in more often.
Bubba.
Or we
I'll
or,
work on Bubba.
or we need to do a 3 player with Stu that we keep talking about. But we're all a bunch of procrastinators and
I'm ready anytime. I'm
don't want to
down.
don't want to organize it and pick a
Want to
scenario and shit.
want to kick Stu's ass.
Yeah, I have a feeling that we would get owned again.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let's gang up on him. Shh.
I was trying to get you to do that last time, but you wouldn't do it.
You did?
Yeah.
How?
I said, Neil, help me. Let's get Stu out of here.
Neil, let's kick
Oh
his
no,
ass.
can't do that.
I don't. I need to watch the video. I don't remember.
It may have been like off air, but yeah.
Ah,
The little messages I was sending you
the
and stuff.
private messages. Come on,
Yeah.
kick his ass. No,
No, 3 players fun.
yeah.
Good time.
Okay. Let's end this one because we're at a freaking
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
wrap it up.
Ball drop next time. See you then.
Adios.